We want to know how you feel about reading and how often you read, if you like to read, who's your favorite author, strategies that you use when you're reading. So if I were filling this out, I would look and it says Reading Interest Survey. The directions say please answer each question as honestly as you can. The first question says, how do you feel about reading? This says, I don't like to read, reading is okay sometimes, I like reading, or I love to read. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the pencil tool, and I'm just going to mark which one I like. So I would say that I like reading. So I'm going to click that I like reading. This says, how often do you read at home? This says, I never read at home. I read 1 to 2 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, or every single day. I probably read 3 to 4 days a week at home. And this says, I like to read, and it says check all that apply. So you would check every single thing that you like to read. I like to read poetry, and I like to read fantasy. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my pencil away because now this one says, who is your favorite author? So I'm going to click the texting tool. And my favorite author is Suzanne Collins. And I'll tell you why she's my favorite author. My favorite book is The Hunger Games, and she is the one who wrote The Hunger Games. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put her right there. And then it says, list 1 or 2 strategies that you use when you read. And when I read, sometimes I come across a word that I don't know. And what I do is I think about what the first sound of the word is, and I try and chunk it. So I would use chunking strategies is what I use. And this says, what would you like to know more about? I like to read a lot of like National Geographic, so I like to learn a lot more about animals. So maybe I would say that I would like to read more books about animals. So I would like to read more books about animals to learn about animals.